So, um, introducing Marc is scary, as you see. And it's a challenge. But I received an invitation, and I accepted, let's say, for at least two reasons. One is that I saw that he always hugs the person that introduced him, so I want an hug from him. And the second is that I actually love Marc madly and also sweetly. And I know that love needs to be shared in order to grow and to evolve. And and we are doing a revolution of love, and so we need it. So I'm filled with terror and also great joy. And I want to share it with you. So this is the context. And let's go into introducing Marc. Keeping to the theme of this week, I will introduce him as a great holy seducer. And I will do it in the context of my own story. The first seduction I had from Marc was actually before meeting him. Well, it was meeting him through his words, let's say. So I read one of his statements, which is, we live in a world of outrageous pain. The only response to outrageous pain is outrageous love. And that was seducing me. Because I had been looking for an answer to pain and existential risk all my life. And I had done it in a very active way. I had mastered different disciplines in order to find an answer. But actually, every time I had to recognize that that was not the answer. And I was in some kind of despair because of that. And so, when I read this statement, I felt all the cells in my body yesing. Everything is me was saying yes. And so this is how the story began. And the story went on. This happened more or less 9 years ago. So the story is still going on. And every time I listen to the teachings from Marc, I can hear that he speaks from such a deep place and from such a place of integrity that I can receive the teachings with all of my eyes. We spoke of the eye of the mind, the eye of the body, the eye of the heart, and yesterday actually Marc introduced a bunch of other eyes, the eye of the spirit, the eye of the consciousness, and maybe some other. I got a little lost into all these eyes, but I think I got the essence, which is if you are deep enough, everything is together. And so when I listen to him, I can resonate because he's so deep, and I can resonate. And even if I don't get something, or if I lose the thread of something, or even if I don't like something, sometimes it happens, or I don't like the way he says it, I trust him, and I trust the process, and I trust the direction. And so I can still resonate. And I know that this effect is not just due to the fact that he is gifted. He's a gifted guy, we all know it. But it's actually the result of his unwavering devotion and of his huge commitment and discipline. And these things make the goddess dance with him when he teaches. And so resonating with this dance makes me also dance with him and with the goddess, and it is actually a very deep pleasure. And so I leave for a moment this thread of Marc as a teacher, and I want to go into Marc as a friend, because one thing that always touches me deeply is that he always meet me where I am. And of course, where unfortunately he never came in Italy to visit me, so where is not a physical space, where is my state of consciousness that is not, let's say, it's not always the highest, but he is always able to meet me and to welcome me where I am. And so I basically always felt like an alien fallen at the wrong address on the earth. And this welcoming is very important for me. And I'm learning to find it. There are many welcome signs in the universe, but this helped me to see them. And the second dimension of the friendship, I want to read a quote from a biblical mystic of the 19th century, which is actually a quote I took from one of Marc's books. It's from the Seer of Lublin, and he speaks about friendship. So he says, there are three kinds of friends in the world. An ordinary friend sees you as you appear to be. An extraordinary friend sees you for what you can be. But in the presence of the highest friend, you already are. And so I can say that Marc is really of the third kind. It's the highest friend. And this also brings together the two dimensions of being a friend and being a teacher. Because with this invitation to live the dream, he's taking us, he's seducing us into being the highest friends of ourselves, of each other, and even of reality and of the goddess. And so, yes. Before welcoming Marc, I like to remind us a thing that I always need to remind myself, which is that our dream is big, and we know it, and none of us can do it alone. Not even Marc. So we need each other, and we need Marc. So let's welcome Marc.